what has been. Black people need to stop trying to vote people into office simply because they're black. Black does not equal competence. I've met a lot of stupid black people. All that Kamala Harris knows is what it means, if she even knows what it means, to be unburdened by what has been. Black people will talk about slavery time and time again as they're actively slaves to the Democratic Party. This party, for one, did not free the slaves, so there's your first clue. Secondly, they lied to you every time around. Look at Obama. What did he do? He didn't deliver anything for black folks, and he's black, supposedly. What did Joe Biden and Kamala Harris do? They ran on getting you mad with Black Lives Matter, taking your money and delivering nothing to you. Nothing but hardship, but financial stress, but a horrible economy. All in the name of Donald Trump is racist. When will you realize that they keep puppeteering to you because they know they can get to you because you are easy? In 2020, all the Democratic Party had to do to win half of the population of the United States of America is say Black Lives Matter. And they took your money, they didn't show you anything for it, and it went to mentions. To add to that, we got people coming through our borders that are getting more benefits than you. And they're not even legally supposed to be here. So will you look at the patterns and see that this party is not for you? You can say what you want about Project 2025, but all I know is, for one, that's not on Donald Trump's campaign website. For two, you're already in a mental mind cage, chained and held hostage to the lies of the Democratic Party. So there's that. And three, if he wanted to put us in cages 8 years ago when he first got in office, he would have done that. Oh, but I forgot. That's another lie that the Democrats have told you is going to happen, because all they want is control, and they want your vote, and they want to deliver nothing. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you to go vote for Donald Trump, although that's what I'm going to do. But you need to get out of the chokehold of the lies of the Democratic Party and at least look at another option. It's all a big scare tactic. If they scare you enough and tell you that your freedoms are going to be taken away from you, that's all you need. That's all you need, because they know you're not going to do your research because you've listened to them for the past 50, 60 years. You know what's crazy? I bet none of you could tell me anything about the Platinum Plan that Donald Trump was campaigning on in 2020 because all you knew was that he was racist. Look that up and get back with me. But let's just say that the budget was $500 billion. That's where the money should have been going, that's going to Ukraine and every other foreign entity that isn't the United States. Now, before you're so quick to go calling me a coon, just know that I'm speaking on facts and you're thinking about your feelings. And I hate to break it to you, but facts don't give a damn about your feelings. They're facts. So, hear this message and don't vote Kamala. Black people.
Basically, from what I've seen for the Democratic Party, this white guy told me this a long time ago, and I never actually looked into it. They practice Marxism. And Marxism is where they cognitive basically get up in your head. You know what I'm saying? They tell you stuff that's going to happen. They just basically tell a lot of fairy tale. I'm not going to vote because I think it's all bullshit with either or side. But if I was going to cast a vote, I would definitely be supporting the Republican if I was going to vote. Because at the end of the day, all of this shit is just pretty much a scam in a nice way. All of it is just a scam. But the Democrats know how to get in your head to mind fuck you. Like, they know how to get up in people's head. They know how to get you riled up. They know how to draw you out. And they're so good at shit like that. They've been doing this shit for years. I remember when I first came to the country, my stepmother said, oh, if the Republicans came into office, we're going to have World War III. We're going to have World War III. And I'm like, shit, we still here. We still here. What happened to World War III? And she's like, oh, everybody always say, oh, if Trump win, we're going to be in concentration camp. This is that and that. Yo, they know how to get up in your head, yo. One thing with the Democratic Party, they know how to mind fuck a person. But you got to come up out of that slave mentality. And before I tell people to vote, I always tell them to look at the statistic. Look at each parties when they were in office. How did America thrive? Did you do good? Did the economy do bad? Just look at it. And before you cast your vote, that's all you got to do is look at it. Do your research and look at both parties when they were in office. What happened when the person that you put in office happened, and what happened when the person that you didn't vote for wasn't in office, and see the result. That's all I'm asking people to do before you vote. But hey, do your thing.